Good morning. Welcome to today's 10 Minutes to Win It. I'm a little late. Let me go live in all my places real quick. There we go. One. Oh, do I not have? Okay, no, go. Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. Just trying to copy, paste, go live here. So I have to do this individually because I'm streaming from a software. I can't go live anymore through Facebook in all the places at once. So, and my Instagram's not connected. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to go live on Instagram today. I'll have to go live later. That's a bummer, but okay. Welcome to today's 10 Minutes to Win It. Happy Friday. I'm a little late. You're streaming to which destination? That one's not working, or we're starting. Okay, I'm live in a few places, but not everywhere I want to be, but that's okay. So happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm a little late today. I had to take one of my dogs to the vet. She looks like she has an ear infection. Poor girl. So that's how we started the day. So she is there, and I'll pick her up later, and hopefully she'll be pain-free. But I wanted to come in today and say happy Friday, and also I had a conversation yesterday first I want to share, we dropped another episode of the Be She podcast. So episode 41 is dropped. If you would like to go check it out, we're talking with Kim Timchak today around self-care. So go check out that episode. It's a really great one. She's amazing. And I really loved having the conversation. I'm trying to bring you the title of it right now. The fascinating intersection of nervous system and self-care with Kristen Timchak. So make sure you go check that out. You can go to beshepodcast.com, or you can go to any of the places that the podcasts are and find us there. So, and if you do listen to it, would love if you'd leave us a review. That helps us reach more people. And the goal is to inspire and empower more women to be seen and heard in their life, their business, in every area of their life. So yesterday I was talking to one of my clients on our coaching call, and we really dove in. We spent a lot of time together, much longer than we expected. But sometimes inside of our business, we can feel stuck because we are doing all the things, right? We know the strategy, and having strategy is important. But at the end of the day, having one strategy that you consistently rinse and repeat is how you're going to best build your business. That being said, there's also power in the pause, taking a step back sometimes to take steps forward. So if once you have that one strategy that you're working on, and you're rinsing and repeating it over and over and over again, because the one and done system doesn't work. That's when many entrepreneurs walk away. They fail because they think that they see other people in the space crushing it, right? They see all these people making 6, 7, 8 figures online, and they're like, well, I tried that didn't work, so obviously I'm not good enough. And that's so not true. What makes someone successful in the online space are a few different things. And one is the consistency. Consistency is a key factor in building and growing your business and reaching the goals that you have for yourself and for your business. There's too many people out there that think that, oh, I did this one time. I created that event. I did my webinar. I did my challenge. I did my summit. I did whatever I was supposed to do, and I didn't get the response that I wanted. You know what? I heard crickets. It's like the podcast. So this is our 41st episode dropping today, and I'm really excited about it and celebrating it today, because over 50% of podcasts don't make it past 10 episodes. They just don't. Because what happens is entrepreneurs who start a podcast think that as soon as they put those episodes out there, because you launch with about 5 episodes. When you launch, you don't launch with 1 episode, you launch with 5, so people can binge them and you can move up the ranks into and get more people listening. There's a strategy behind a podcast launch. So if you're ever considering doing a podcast, make sure that you are bringing someone in that knows what they're doing, a producer that's really good at hosting podcasts and producing podcasts, not hosting, you're the host, producing podcasts, so that you can really launch it in the right way. Because there is a specific strategy behind it. So anyway, and I'm not that person to teach that to you, but I just wanted to share that with you. And if it's on your heart to start a podcast, I highly recommend it. I love it. I've met so many incredible humans through the podcast by being able to interview them. And not only that, by also being brought onto other podcasts and getting to expand my network that way as well. So it's a powerful tool to implement inside of your business. That being said, it's not something that's going to monetize right away. So that's the key point that I want to, or key takeaway I want for you today, is that no matter what you're doing inside of your business, whatever strategy that you are working on, make sure it's one. We don't want to like throw spaghetti at the wall with 7 different strategies at one time. That doesn't work. Find one strategy through one mentor that you believe in that can get you to where you want to go, and then go all in on that. Because too many times entrepreneurs, they'll bring someone in to support them and then they disappear, right? They'll start doing the work and then they disappear for some reason or another. So half the battle, like I don't even know, it's not even half, 10% of the battle inside of your business with growing it is the strategy. The other 90% is what's up here and what's in here. So when it comes to building your business, when it comes to getting consistent, it's a matter of really getting, flexing that muscle and having that support around you for people that when you're feeling like you're just not getting to where you want to go, you have people that you can reach out to that will support you and bring you up. I'm so blessed. I thought about that this week. I am so blessed that I have that. It's amazing when you surround yourself with community, which is something I've talked about for a long time, like having a network, creating that safe space for yourself with people in the entrepreneurial world who are working towards similar goals that you're working towards, or are where you want to go, that you trust. So key and so important inside of your business. If you don't have that, then find it. There's plenty of communities out there. Reach out to me. I will support you any way I can. Because I think that's another key factor is the lone wolfing thing. And I talked about that a little bit in one of my posts. I think a post from Sunday this past week is the lone wolfing syndrome. And I had that a lot in my business when I started. And that's one of the reasons it took so long for me to grow and to get to where I want to go. Because there's so many things that showed up for me that kind of like took me down at the time, when if I had that support system in place, I would have been able better to navigate it. And I have to say this week, there's been a lot of ups and downs for me. And I've had a support system in place that have helped me move through it and have been there for me, have listened to me, and have supported me in giving me the space I need in order to process and move through. So I invite you to make sure that you're having that as well, whatever that looks like for you. Because yesterday, a beautiful thing happened. A friend of mine who I coached with in a program, she didn't know anything that was going on in my life, in my world. And I got a DM from her with a song. And if any of you know me, I move through stuff through music. That when I want to bring my energy up, I move through it I get it up. I get my energy up through music. Whenever I'm moving through something that is transformational for me, whether it's something that's sad, and I'm processing something, I move through it with the support of music. And for her to send me that was just beautiful. And I bring that up to you because that's the importance of having community, because people will be there when you need them the most and least expect them to. So when it comes to, I wanted to share, we have an event next week. So if you are an online coach, course creator, entrepreneur who is growing and scaling, and you would like to have some support in that, in growing and scaling your business, we are diving into a masterclass next Friday. So it is going to be on Friday. Let me check the date, the 17th at 12 noon. It is in a Zoom room. So you need to register. It's free to register. And we're walking you through the steps to go from 0 to 6 figures, how to build a 6-figure and multi-6-figure business online. And we are going to talk strategy, but I'm actually diving into some different things, because strategy is important. But again, 10% of your business is actually the strategy. 90% of it is what's up here and in here. And also showing up, allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to be heard, allowing yourself to move through the fear of it, allowing yourself to not compare yourself to other people's in the online space who are doing similar to what you're doing, because their journey is their journey and where you are is your journey, and it's beautiful where you are. And I was sharing with you my conversation with a client yesterday, and we had to dial into, because she's doing the strategy, she's doing it. where she was a few months ago, just a few months ago, to where she is now is just gorgeous to witness and watch, because she was resistant to the strategy because there was tech involved and other things involved. But once she got over that hump of being resistant and actually took action, and now she's rinsing and repeating it, the magic is happening. And that's what I want for you as well. But that magic happens when you also take you also do the work of what's working and what's not working. So we got to dive into yesterday what's working and what's not working. And what we realized is, or what she realized is that her audience she gets to pivot, she gets to shift, not her business, but she really got to dial into her true gifts, how she truly serves people and can make a difference, because that is the connection piece that was missing. That was it. Everything else is on point. Everything else is stellar. And now that she's connected to that piece, it's skyrocket time. So I hope you guys join us next week, next Friday, inside of the masterclass. Let me share the link with you. It's in my DM. Let me grab the link and we'll drop it in here as well. So you can go to HeidiSchockCoaching.com/6figures, and that's the number 6, HeidiSchockCoaching.com/6figures with the number 6, not the written word out 6. And have an amazing weekend. For all you gorgeous, loving, amazing human mamas out there who are, doing the thing, building the business, whether you're building a business or not, happy Mother's Day to you amazing women out there. Enjoy your day. Allow yourself to be pampered and adored and treated like the princess and the queen, not the princess, the queen that you are, by your children, by your family. I'm sending you lots of love, wishing you an amazing Mother's Day, an amazing weekend, a very, very happy Friday. What are you celebrating today? What are you celebrating? Let's hear it. We're celebrating 41 episodes of our podcast. We're also celebrating, we're actually doing a strategy session today, me and my business partner, which I'm really excited about. We are laying out the rest of the year, the whole rest of the year of our business. So we are, I invite you, if you're not doing that in your business, you need to every now and then, at least once a quarter, if not every month, like check in what's working, what's not working, so you can move forward and keep growing. So have an amazing week. See you next week at our masterclass next Friday. It is HeidiSchockCoaching.com/6figures, the number 6 and the word figures. See you on Monday for another session of 10 Minutes to Win It. Happy Mother's Day, mamas.